welcome to the Pokemon Center. I am Professor Caitlin. I am an intern here. I have to let you know before we start, just so you know, I am training to become a professional professor here. However, still undergoing the process, so I do hope you understand that I am going to sort of take things slow so I can explain them to you and I can learn also. I'm interning with Professor Oak. He's a bit of an older gentleman. You might know him. Yeah. Were you from this area? Yeah, I was born and raised here, so I knew about him growing up, and I finally am of age to become a intern as a soon-to-be certified Pokemon professor. It's very exciting. So you are finally of age to go out and try to conquer your own journey, correct? Especially growing up here, you do get you see so many people come and go from town, whether they just hang around all day in the same spot or they fish consistently, they bike ride through. You're always seeing new faces, always hearing people starting off their journey. Well, I'm very glad you are here to start your journey off today. So I do have to go through a few of the routine, monotonous information with you, just so you know the basics. There are 3 things I'm going to be showing you today. So, the first one is a little box. In here, you can place all your gym badges. I know it's empty right now, but for 1, 2, 3, 4 badges should fit on the top row. 5, 6, 7, 8 badges should fit right here. All 8. And then you should be eligible to compete in the Elite Four. I am pretty sure, a lot of people know what the Elite Four is. We typically don't have to explain it out. So, just 4 very powerful men and women trainers who have very skilled Pokemon. It took me a few tries to beat them. My Pokemon were not as strong as I thought they were once I got there. You will be surprised when you get there. I know you will, though. I have faith in you, honey. So, the next thing I'm going to be showing you is probably something you've seen your entire life living here. I know when I was a kid, when we would have trainers come through town, I always loved talking to them and playing with their Pokedex. So this is going to be yours and yours only. I'll open it up for you and show you a little bit. Basically, the first menu that's going to pop on when you turn it on is a thumbprint scanner. Make sure you scan your thumbprint and autograph it, because if you don't, anyone's going to be able to access this. However, we have new technology where just a little thumbprint and they will not be able to access it if anyone who does not deserve one, who is not legally allowed one, or someone who you just don't want to steal it gets a hold of it. So the next thing that is going to appear is a list. The list has an index, a search, where the nearest medical centers are. The little Pokeball, which I will show you soon, represents if you see a Pokemon in the field, you just whip this thing out, hold it up to the Pokemon. Hopefully they are staying still enough, and you'll get all the information that it is able to search for. Then just basic information, how long you've walked for. If you want it to speak to you, you can. It's really, really awesome to have. Then these are sort of the left, right, select. And if you want to make it even easier, that turns. So this is yours, and I will place this right here. with your box for your gym badges. So finally, I have to discuss with you the 3 Pokemon you are able to choose from as a starter trainer. Along your journey, you're going to discover so many new Pokemon. There are hundreds. You'll see all different types. Psychic types are my personal favorite. You'll find fire types. You will find rock types. You will find water types. There are so many interesting Pokemon out there, and they all have different forms they can evolve, which I'm sure you are aware of. Alright, I'm glad you know some information behind Pokemon. So let me show you the ones you can select. So right here in this page is a Pokeball. The Pokeball is what you will hold your Pokemon in. There are different forms. There is an Ultra Ball. There is a Master Ball. Master Balls are very pricey. You can pick them up at the local stores. They have a little blue roof around them. If you do get the opportunity to buy one, I do recommend it. You can capture any Pokemon you wish. There are some exceptions to the rules if they are trainer Pokemons already being trained. We don't recommend you try to do that because you'll ultimately end up losing your Master Ball most likely. Yep. So, Pokeball. I apologize that it's not colored in. Like I said, I'm interning and I didn't realize when I printed it out this morning that I did not have the color option on. I apologize. Printers. I can work a Pokedex, but I can't work a printer. So, right here is colored red, the top. The rest is black, and this part is white. So this is what you capture your Pokemon with. There's also a Pokedex right here. On the Pokedex, there's actually a Pokeball right here. I know you won't forget what one looks like. So let's go through the starters. Don't base your starters upon looks. I have had trainers who choose the cutest or the most fearful looking. However, it's all about how you raise your Pokemon. If you raise your Pokemon to be a sweet, caring, young Pokemon, you are going to see very nice results. However, if you're rough, mean, and everything we encourage you not to be with your Pokemon, you're not going to get great results, unfortunately. So, let me read you the 3 starters we have for you, and then I'll show you the pictures. I like to read them first and then show you because a lot of people just see the cutest one and pick it. So, pictures last, okay? Charmander is a small bipedal dinosaur-like Pokemon. Most of its body is colored orange, while its underbelly is a light yellow. Charmander, along with all its evolved forms, has a flame that is constantly being burned at the end of their tails. That is a fire type. Bulbasaur resembles a small, squatting dinosaur that walks on 4 legs, has a large bulb on its back that is able to shoot seeds, has large red eyes and very sharp teeth. Its skin is a light blue with dark green spots. It has 3 claws on all paws. However, a fun little fact is it has a little bulb on the top, hence the name Bulbasaur, and that was placed at birth. Yeah, just a little fun fact for you. And Squirtle. Squirtle is a small light blue Pokemon with an appearance similar to that of a turtle. Like turtles, Squirtle has a shell that covers its body with holes that allows its limbs, tail, and head to be exposed. Unlike a turtle, Squirtle is ordinarily bipedal, and he's a water type. So Bulbasaur is a grass type. I don't think I mentioned that. He is, like I said, typically orange with a little white belly right there. Typically a light blue red eyes, green, and the bulb is green also, green spots. Squirtle is a light blue with a shell, which is brown, and a little hint of dark brown, grays, different sort of colors. Do you have any questions on them? Okay. What do you wish to know about any of them? Oh, you want to know what my starter was? Well, you have to promise me that you are not going to pick your starter based upon what my starter choice was, because a lot of people are surprised when I tell them who my starter was. Okay. My starter was a Charmander. And he evolved, and he is a Charizard. He is at the maximum level that he can reach. He's very powerful. He knows Flamethrower, Fly, Rock Smash, and I believe there's one other similar to an Earthquake Fire Rain combination. Don't quote me. He's very powerful, very, very smart Pokemon. I'm very proud of him. I like Squirtles, yes. They're great Pokemon. I have trained them when I did another internship at a farm. And I have worked with Bulbasaurs. Like I said, my personal preference is a Charmander. It's really your choice if you are up for a water, fire, or an earth kind of grass type. Alright, well, you have to make that decision on your own. If you need any more information on them, they'll be in the Pokedex. So I have it in trainer mode right now, where I'm able to look through it and show you the first 3 Pokemon options, and then once I exit trainer mode, this thing's all yours. So if you want to scroll through, and read more, I have entered into trainer mode. You will be allowed to see anything you want to know statistically about those 3. Do you have an idea of who you want to pick? Well, I'll leave this right beside you. You can ponder for a few minutes. You know already. Okay? Well, out of those 3, Charizard, Squirtle, or Bulbasaur, who are you going to pick today? Awesome. That's a wonderful choice. I am very pleased with your decision, and I am sure him or her is going to be very lucky to have you as a trainer. I'll bring you around back and we can take a look at the 3 Pokemon. You get to pick if you want a boy or a girl. You get to see the other 2 interact also. We have them all separated though, but during the picking process, you do get to sort of play with them, even though you already did make your decision. Here's your Pokedex. Make sure you do not lose this. Enter in your thumbprint, okay? Your box for your gym badges goes right in here. Remember, 4 across, 4 on the bottom. And I have Pokeballs back there for you. I'll start you off with 3. 1 for the Pokemon you chose, and 2 for any field Pokemon you do decide to pick from. You need to pick up any more Pokeballs when you're going through your journey. Look for a little store, general store look with a blue banner across it, and that is the store in which you can buy medicine, repellent, Pokeballs, anything along those lines. Sometimes you're actually able to buy new moves for your Pokemon, and usually diagonal or sometimes even right next to it, you're going to see a little pink red roof, and the nurses there are able to heal any Pokemon if they do get injured in a battle. And then throughout all the towns, there's going to be gyms in which you have to go through various other trainers, see how your Pokemon does against them, and hopefully you'll be able to fight the gym leader. I know all of them, so tell them I say hello. Alright, so I'll take you around back now.